And they're off. New Year's Present bounces out on top and is quickly looking for the lead. She's a Secret comes on for the outside, so these two cross over together. Doodle Doo comes on in between of Isabel Declare and Freeform at the back, so down the backstretch run. She's a Secret goes head-to-head with New Year's Present. New Year's Present down inside, short lead. She's a Secret right there pressing, and now She's a Secret is back in front. 4.5 furlongs from the wire. 2.5 lengths back, Isabel Declare down inside with Doodle Doo in between. Freeform 3 wide at the back. Far turn run. She's a Secret starts to extend the lead now. Opens up a length and a quarter. Isabel Declare comes on to be second. Freeform spun out wide third. New Year's Presence under pressure down inside. Back up into third. Freeform fourth, and Doodle Doo is at the back in fifth. So they round the far turn. She's a Secret clear by 3 lengths at the quarter pole. Isabel Declare down the center in second. New Year's Present back in third, heading for the final furlong. She's a Secret 4-length lead. Isabel Declare trying hard from second. New Year's Present switched out from third, but they're 5 lengths behind She's a Secret. She's a Secret cruising through the stretch and onto the wire to score by 4 lengths in the end. Tied for second, Isabel. And they're off. Fancy Cabernet bounces right out on top. The Princess Says with some good speed as well. And as Arabesque comes on to join them to make it 3 across the track. And She's a Small Town Girl makes it 4. On the far outside, 4th. LJ's Emma right in behind Wow 5th. Royal Blood comes away in 6th. Beach Walking toward the inside, 7th. Scatley's 8th. Mommy Juice is 9th by 2. Menid We Stand by another 5. Perceptive at the back with Lina the trailer after an opening quarter in 22 and 2. So they're on the far turn, and it's Fancy Cabernet short lead. Anna's Arabesque now a clear second and coming after the leader. And down inside, LJ's Emma slips through underneath and is third and just 2 lengths behind for the final quarter mile. They're off the turn. Arabesque is cut loose. Fancy Cabernet is there. LJ's Emma trying to get on track late in the game. Final furlong. Anna's Arabesque. LJ's Emma. Scatley late on the scene. Final 16th. Here comes LJ's Emma. LJ's Emma's up for the lead. Scatley final try. LJ's Emma won it. And they're off. Even start. Mobster Gun bounces out on top. Super Design is there, and Koufax comes on. Here's Koufax up to grab the lead. Super Design toward the inside, keeping pace. Now backs off. Koufax goes on with it. So Koufax goes out to establish the lead and opens up to lead by 2. Super Design comes off the rail to stalk Koufax around the opening turn. 2 lengths back, Mobster Gun away in 4th, outside of Johnny's Fireball, who's down inside 5th. Ollie, my boy, buried at the inside 6th. Mystic Knight in the clear 7th, and Shortlist is at the back in 8th. The opening quarter goes 24 and 1/5 seconds. So down the backstretch they go. Koufax the leader, 5 furlongs remaining. Super Design prompting second, and no hurry to go by though. Super Design content to stalk Koufax heading down the backstretch run. 3 lengths back to Mobster Gun now 3rd. Johnny's Fireball down inside 4th. Mystic Knight in the clear 5th. Ollie, my boy, 6th, and Shortlist at the back in 7th. Far turn run. Koufax continues to lead the way. The lead is still a length. Super Design is poised and inching forward now. Super Design just a neck behind with 3 furlongs to go. And from the back of the pack, Johnny's Fireball starting to muster up a rally, and Mystic Knight comes on too. And farther back, Ollie, my boy, starting to pick it up, but is still 5 lengths behind and will take the inside route off the turn. Top of the stretch, Super Design powers up to take the lead. Koufax back into second. Ollie, my boy's racing 3rd. Mystic Knight in Shortlist, 1 furlong to go. Super Design spurts away. Super Design opening up by 3 into the final 16th, and now it's 4. Super Design scores by 4 lengths in the end. Mystic. They're in the gate, and they are off. And Trigger Happy bounced out okay from the inside post. Secret Pocket is there. Get Through is showing some speed. So too is Uncle Burley, and on the far outside is Group Hug. But Trigger Happy is the leader, and Uncle Burley is alongside in second. And these two in no particular hurry so far. They move up the chute together. And tracking them from the outside is Group Hug while 3rd. Secret Pocket coasting along inside 4th. And it's 4 lengths back to Get Through. The trailer in 5th. So down the backstretch run, Trigger Happy short lead, Uncle Burley pressing second. Their opening quarter was 23-1. They're midway down the backstretch, still 1-2, 2.5 lengths back. Group Hug is third on the outside, a Secret Pocket who's fourth, and Get Through's at the back in fifth and is hustled along, 8 lengths off the lead. Halfway home, 46 1/5 seconds. The pace is quickened. Short lead, Trigger Happy right there. Uncle Burley, Group Hug, hovering 3 wide on their outside third. Secret Pocket pushed on in behind while fourth. Needs to find a way through to Secret Pocket. Stymied in traffic at this point. 5 lengths back to get through the trailer. So they hit the quarter pole. Trigger Happy cuts the corner. Uncle Burley's right there. Group Hug on the outside. Secret Pocket pops outside from fourth and is putting in a run now. Heading for the 8th pole. Trigger Happy in deep water. Group Hug trying to get by, and Secret Pocket continues to rally. Secret Pocket has rallied to the front. Trigger Happy back into second. Group Hug is third. Down to the finish. Secret Pocket works out a pocket trip. They're in the gate, and they're off. Good start for Mr. McGregor from the outside. Good start for Magic Tap from the rail. And these two meet in the middle and head to the first turn together. Magic Tap short lead. Mr. McGregor prompting in second. A firing line right in behind. Gamekeeper down toward the inside with Elick Ridge right there. Farther out on the track is St. John's and Fighting Ready on the far outside. Dr. Kringle's going to settle in at the back of the pack. It is 5 lengths off the lead in the opening quarter mile. So it is Magic Tap heading to the backstretch run. The leader by 3/4 of a length. Mr. McGregor prompting in second. Gamekeeper toward the inside third. Elick Ridge right there in between while fourth. St. John's 3 wide fifth. 4 wide, Fighting Ready, but only 2 lengths off the lead. And Dr. Kringle continues to let the others do battle up top. Pretty tight pack, but the pace is not fast. A moderate opening quarter in 23-4, the half 47-3. 4 furlongs remaining now. Magic Tap onto the far turn. Mr. McGregor continues to run along in second. Gamekeeper toward the inside third. Elick Ridge in fourth. St. John's under pressure while fifth. Fighting Ready. Wide Trip racing sixth. Dr. Kringle advancing down inside. Dr. Kringle drawing to within 4 lengths of the lead as they round the far turn. Magic Tap and Mr. McGregor take their battle into the stretch. Mr. McGregor on the outside. Magic Tap at the rail. Shoulder to shoulder heading for the mid-stretch marker. Magic Tap rounds back to a narrow lead. Magic Tap turning back Mr. McGregor and now opening up for the final furlong. Magic Tap by 3. Mr. McGregor's back in second. The rest with too much to do. Dr. Kringle up into third. Here's the wire. Magic Tap by 4, maybe 5. They're in the gate. And they're off. Even start. Commander Carl mid-pack bounces out okay. Carnivore is there. 7 flat down toward the inside. And Heartbreaker from the far outside comes on as well. In fact, he comes on to take the lead, so it's Heartbreaker in front. Commander Carl is up close and racing in second as they move up the chute. And from their outside, Circle Back Jack comes on to prompt the pace. The 3 of them across as they cross over with Heartbreaker, an arrow leader. Commander Carl toward the inside second. Circle Back Jack is racing in third. Muggsy Malone advancing up into fourth. Carnivore toward the inside fifth. Madison Loves Duke is back in sixth. 7 flat nudged along seventh. 5 back to Jedrick the trailer. Already 10 lengths off the lead. And the opening quarter goes in 23-3. So it is Heartbreaker and Commander Carl in tandem to the far turn. Heartbreaker's short lead. Commander Carl keeping pace. Circle Back Jack backed off down the backstretch run and is coming on again. Third on the outside. And Madison Loves Duke is revving up with a wide rally. Carnivore is under pressure down toward the rail. Muggsy Malone's going the wrong way. And at the back is 7 flat and far back to Jedrick. So they're off the turn. Heartbreaker rolls off the turn in front by 2. Circle Back Jack's been in a drive trying to get past Heartbreaker, who's still with something left at the 8th pole, has opened back up. Now it's 2.5 and now it's 3. Heartbreaker turning back, Circle Back Jack. 7 flat trying to run on from the back but will not catch Heartbreaker, who scores by a length in the end. Goes in, ready for a start. They're in the gate and they're off. Ida goes toward the outside, breaks in stride, and XIGERA is also there with Miss Reed. And Fiddle down toward the inside, showing some early speed. Farther out than that is How About Dem Apples? stuck 5 wide into the first turn, maybe a bit wider than that. Fiddle from her inside post, though, cuts the corner, takes the lead, and heads to the backstretch run. XIGERA stalking in second. Miss Reed over to the inside to be third. Atticos is racing in fourth. Sand and Sea pulling at the rider in between while fifth. Miss Peabody buried down inside sixth. Classic Coin right at mid-pack running along in seventh. Just out of How About Them Apples, who's racing in eighth. 2 lengths back. Mint Edition in ninth. Fast and Footy 10th down toward the rail. Ain't Broke is at the back, about 10 lengths off the lead. And the opening quarter for Fiddle was 23 and 1/5 seconds. Inside of a half mile to go, and she steps out. Fiddle builds a 3-length lead for the far turn. XIGERA chasing from second. Atticos is third. Miss Reed down inside fourth. Sand and Sea moves up on the outside from fifth. Miss Peabody's going the wrong way, sixth. Classic Coin, How About Them Apples? Fast and Footy with a lot of ground to make up. They're at the quarter pole. Fiddle trying to see it out. Heads for home in front by 2. XIGERA to the attack. And here comes XIGERA, who grabs the lead right outside the 8th pole. Miss Reed comes off the rail trying to put in a late run. Sand and Sea on the outside third. Final 16th, XIGERA by 4. XIGERA by 4, and it will be XIGERA, who gallops under the wire to win it by 3 in the end. And they're off. She's looking lucky, bounces out near the top. Peacock Glasses there. Desert Tempest down toward the inside. And from the outside, she's looking lucky, and farther out is Magic Bubbles coming on. Boss Lady Bailey not far behind them as the field races up the chute and heads for the main track, and 3 of them battling for the early lead. In between, she's looking lucky. Down the inside is Peacock Glass, and in the clear is Magic Bubbles right up and on the pace. Boss Lady Bailey comes away in fourth. Desert Tempest settles in toward the rail fifth. SCYLLA is out in sixth. 3 lengths off the lead with 5 furlongs to go. Divinely Bold following that one. 7th Personal Pursuit over to the inside to be 8th. Destined to Race moving up into 9th, followed by Magical Loot down inside 10th. And Be Here Now's the trailer. The opening quarter in 23 seconds. Flat Sharp half 46 and 1. They're on the far turn and the battle continues up top. Peacock Glass, and she's looking lucky, and Magic Bubbles on the outside. Boss Lady Bailey racing in fourth. SCYLLA sweeping up on the far outside. 5th and now 4th and coming on strongly. SCYLLA just 2 lengths behind as they hit the top of the stretch. Peacock Glass heads for home in front, but SCYLLA sidles up and takes over willingly and easily. Opens up to lead by 3 in just a few jumps. SCYLLA opening up by 5 now. Peacock Glass left behind with Magic Bubbles and everybody else. It will be SCYLLA. Another scintillating effort, geared down to win it by 7. They're in the gate, and they're off. And Mohope breaks in stride. Gettleman was squeezed back at the start, and Night Effect is sent on for speed right off the mark and heads to the front and is guided over toward the rail. And with that, Mr. Keating comes on to grab second. These two 1-2 into the clubhouse turn. Mohope settles in toward the rail. He's racing in third early. Harbor Bridge comes away fourth. Andy Kent down toward the inside fifth. Game Warden on the outside of Stand Proud, followed by Luna Vieja, and Gettleman is at the back. 9 lengths or so from top to bottom. They turn to the backstretch run. Night Effect intent on the lead, and they've got it. They're in front by 2.5 with just outside of 5 furlongs to go. Mr. Keating is inching forward now. Here's Mr. Keating coming on to put a little bit of pressure on Night Effect. These two continue down the backstretch together. And Harbor Bridge is just off them, tracking third on the outside. Mohope is covered up down toward the rail in fourth, just 3 lengths off the lead. Andy Kent is in between. Game Warden stuck 3 wide on the far turn, racing 6th. Luna Vieja covered up inside while 7th. Then it's Stand Proud and Gettleman. So round the far turn, Night Effect still the leader. Mr. Keating gaining up now. Mr. Keating a neck behind Night Effect. They round the far turn, and Harbor Bridge under pressure back in third. And down inside, Stand Proud comes alive. Game Warden was always wide. They're off the turn. Night Effect trying to tough it out. Mr. Keating is there. Harbor Bridge bearing down. Stand Proud switches outside for the final furlong. Andy Kent's coming up the rail with Game Warden, but it's still Night Effect. Night Effect turning back the challengers so far. Mr. Keating, Harbor Bridge, Stand Proud. Couldn't get by him.